very warm welcome from Hong Kong, the first leg of Liverpool's pre-season tour of Asia, and you join us live from the Reds' open training session at the wonderful Kai Tak Stadium, where fans have gathered in great number here, 25,000 plus, as they see Liverpool prepare for a new season. Theirs and maybe your first chance to see Florian Wirtz, Milos Kerkez, Jeremy Frimpong and Georgi Marmadashvili. And of course last night, adding to the list as well of summer signings, Hugo Etatike is due any time now in Hong Kong, and we'll show you those moments when he meets his teammates a little bit later on, also due to catch up with him on camera tomorrow as well. It's all fallen into silence for the moment as we gear up for the big game on Saturday. Liverpool taking on AC Milan, and some Liverpool royalty to join us as we build up the King. Sir Kenny Dalglish, Lucas Leiva and Champions League hero Jerzy Dudek have made the journey with the Reds as well. The roof is on, Kenny. The air conditioning is on as well. I think that will come as a welcome relief to the players, won't it?
It will be for the players, but for us watching the game, maybe need to ask them to turn the heating up a wee bit. The air conditioning is not working. But it was very emotional there. The players You'll Never Walk Alone in the crowd were there applauding for Jota, so it's got it off to a very good start, although emotional.
It's been a very difficult couple of weeks for the club as a whole. It will be a very difficult couple of weeks continually for the players now. Everything will be a first, the first big pre-season game. The lads are obviously still talking about him, still thinking about him, but you know, they also appreciate that they have to be ready for this new season now as well.
Of course it is, but football's irrespective of what happens, isn't it? You don't. What happens in the football match doesn't even bear into any semblance for what happened to Diego. So, but also in the same leg, it's be disappointing him if the boys let it get to them too much. Yeah, you want to be respectful, you want to look after him and show your appreciation for him. And he was a great guy, but as I say, he'd love it even better if he got a few victories.
Yeah. You're probably a veteran of 20 plus pre-seasons as a player and a manager with Liverpool. Do they change in any way, or are the fundamentals still the same of how you need to prepare?
I don't know how they prepare nowadays, but it's basic. We used to go away, and I think invariably we lost when we played the third game. I don't know why, but you have to do it. You have to play. You need to train, play games, and to get yourself fit. You don't want to lose all the time, but you probably lose more games than you'll win. But it gets you in good stead. As Ronnie Moran used to say, as long as we're in the Charity Shield for next year, we've done okay.
Obviously the noise is increasing now, Lucas. Hopefully you can hear me, but what will this do for the players, this welcome from Hong Kong fans?
It's amazing, you know. You are so far away from England and have this reception, you know, feels like home. So I'm sure they will prepare well, and hopefully they will have a great training session because of what the fans deserve as well.
Jerzy's busily watching the session there as well. What a welcome for the players, Jerzy. What a welcome that was.
Amazing, amazing. We remember that from previous years when we came here. We always can count on the supporters here. Wherever we are in Hong Kong or Bangkok, they're always cheering, following us. Amazing, amazing experience especially for the new players.
Like I mentioned before, the air conditioning is on. The players will really find that a welcome boost for themselves at the moment as well. And obviously, Sir Kenny, now AC Milan awaited to big opposition. I know they didn't have the best of seasons, but that will be a real step up in class and quality now for Liverpool.
Well, somebody spoke to me today. They told me Arsenal beat them 1-0, but AC Milan won in penalties. So I don't know what tournament we're playing in, but they're coming up to play. It doesn't matter what they did last year. It's what's happening this year that's most important. I mean, it was very enjoyable last year. It's great to win the championship, but I'm sure they'll be trying to go one better. And I think Army was brilliant the way they let the players go on with it, have a look at them and then assess them. And he's brought a few people in this year that hopefully will turn out to be profitable and successful.
When you're retaining or attempting to retain a title, that's important, isn't it, to add the kind of quality that they have done in the last couple of weeks?
It's always important to improve on what you did the year before, but for us it's better to win it, and although people say, well, it's harder to retain it, I don't think so. I think it's harder to win it. So we've won it, but that's not to put us off for this year.
The age profile of these signings that they've made, Lucas, as well, really young players in their early 20s who've already achieved big things already in their career, to come into this lineup where Liverpool are already champions will be mouth-watering for them.
Yes, big expectation we have because they are young, they have won already. So I'm sure that the plan is not just for this year, but it's for many years to come. I think most of them hasn't got the peak yet, of their career. So hopefully it will be a great season. We just hope that they can settle in as quick as they can, because it will be really important. And tours like these, I think, will help.
You came to Hong Kong as a new player, as a teenager at Liverpool as well. What will that be like for the players joining up with their new squad this week? You're looking to make friends straight away, aren't you? You're looking to settle into that picture.
Yeah, I think they spend a lot of time together, where they can know each other, they can understand the culture of the club, also meet the teammates, so really important. But like I said, I think Liverpool as a club, they have a very good setup to help these players to adapt. So we just hope it will be the case again.
And a new goalkeeper as well, Jerzy. We should ask you about him. He's coming into form competition for the best goalkeeper in the world, and has been for a number of years now. How do you see that working out this season?
I think it's very necessary, especially after the Kelleher went. In the big club like Liverpool, you need 2 good goalkeepers, even 3 good goalkeepers. You need that. Of course, it's very difficult to be the second one, but I think he got the experience to deal with this. You have to remember when your second goalkeeper actually needs to be ready in every second, every day. There is no excuse when you get the chance. You have to be 100% ready to fill the chance. And we've seen this in previous years with the Kelleher when Alisson got injured. He performed well. He just played magnificent, and that's what you expect from the second goalkeeper. And I think we have a good backup. I follow him since last Euro. He was magnificent at that time. Of course, he played in Valencia last year. Valencia didn't perform well, but I think. We have a good backup behind Alisson. So.
Also at the other end of the pitch, they've added new strength in the last 24 hours in Hugo Ekitike. We're going to have problems trying to pronounce his name properly, but there's no doubt about his quality. He was unbelievable last season again. That age range, really young, and that's a big part of Arne Slot's plan, is to improve already brilliant players.
You can see all the signs, the new players coming. They are very positive. I need to be very honest with you. This is one of the summer where we are very positive about the new transfers. The striker is unbelievable. He's very good. Of course, he needs a little bit time to adapt to the style of Arne Slot is playing. They want this season to improve, especially in the midfield, receiving ball in the midfield, controlling much more the ball in the midfield, and making better counter attacks. And I think this striker will help you in these situations.
Yeah, Kenny, nobody better to ask than you where strikers are concerned. He travels in, he'll meet his new teammates tonight, he'll probably train a bit tomorrow. He'll be desperate to play in the game probably at the weekend. It might come too soon, but that helps you settle best, doesn't it, to play a game as soon as you can?
Well, it might do if he's ready. You don't know if he's ready or not. He never get a game, he never get any time on the pitch for Eintracht Frankfurt when they had the game there, so maybe he's lacking games, but you need to see him. He wants to go on the pitch, he'll be a bit nervous probably coming here, but he'll be made to feel very welcome, and that will relax him. I think for me, as well as the new signings, you've also got Conor Bradley in there, you've got wee Harvey who've done really well, Curtis has done really well, so we've got our own youngsters that have been pretty attractive and done, well, certainly did the club a turn, done themselves a turn. Harvey's coming back off player of the tournament for the 21s when England won and scored a few goals, so maybe the wee man's in for a big season as well. So I think we're in a great position. Everybody's looking forward to it. And one thing they certainly won't have, and that will be complacency. So they'll get themselves pre-season done, get themselves washed down, and look forward to the 15th of August.
Just finally for now, Kenny, in terms of the manager's perspective on this, is there always someone that comes to your attention in pre-season that maybe, like you allude to there, some of the fans have perhaps forgotten about, and you think, no, this is a really big period now, the next couple of weeks, for you to convince me you're ready to play more games next year?
Well, I don't think there's a player in the squad that the manager doesn't appreciate. But I think it also, some people get fit quicker than others, and it's usually the smaller ones that get fit quicker because they've not got much fat to lose. But as I say, the decisions with the manager, how he sees it, what he sees it go, it's up to the players to impress him. Arnie made an awful lot of decisions last year and a lot of positive ones, so we're looking forward to that this year.
We're going to hear more from the guys a little bit later on, to Kenny Dalglish, Lucas Leiva and also Jerzy Dudek, but this of course is an intriguing time for you at home to be watching these players in real circumstance, real training facilities here. And we're going to pause for a second and let you take in the pictures as Liverpool train at the Kaitak Stadium, 50,000 seater. They're also going to host the North London derby in the next couple of days as well. We'll tell you more about that as we go, but enjoy this session and we'll be back with you a little bit later on. And you are watching Liverpool in pre-season training here in the stadium that they will take on AC Milan this coming weekend. Of course, it's a game that you can see live on All Red and LFC TV as well. But this is an exclusive look at how Liverpool have been preparing for the new season. Exclusive in the sense also locally that 27,000, when I was asking on the way in, have paid to be part of this as well today. For some of them, it's the first time they've ever seen their heroes in the flesh. But Liverpool's preparation will be no different to what it's been in a stadium just around the corner where nobody was watching at all. Lucas Leiva's with us and also Jerzy Dudek. What have you spotted so far in this session, Lucas?
Well, I think it's an exercise that, I think Arne is trying to use the possession in midfield. The pitch is very short, so loads of players there. I think it's 13, 6 against 7. And of course, as soon as they lose the ball, the team that is in possession, they should try to press as soon as they can. Otherwise, the other team has 4 small goals to score. So I think that's the main idea, I would guess, that Arne is trying to introduce today.
What is the aim of this session, do you think, Jerzy, today? They're 3-4 days in now to this pre-season, and they've been intense, really warm sessions so far.
What I see is absolutely the intensity of the training is amazing. You don't expect that in first week of the training, but of course the intensity is very high, and it has to be because the way they play, the goal they have, you need to be very sharp in every position, especially in the midfield. When you close down in the midfield, you have open spaces on the sides, and that's what they want to use. They want to play in between the lines, in the middle. If they open the spaces on the sides, they use it, and they use extra man, which is helpful in the middle. But the intensity is amazing, and this guy, he was on fire. At least he had 3 amazing saves, Mamalashvili. That was the first goal he let down, but he was absolutely on fire. He got applause from 25,000 people every time. Amazing, really nice to see.
Does this help carry the sessions, Lucas? Obviously tired, bit of jet lag playing a part as well. To have a big crowd watching you train, does that give you an extra bit of pace, a bit of an injection of what you need at a time like this in the pre-season? Yeah,
of course, training with 25,000 people watching, you don't want to let them down, But like you said, it's I think it's the second session of the day, and but they look really fit. It's incredible. They look really sharp and really good in terms of the fitness. So of course the roof here is closed, so I think the weather is helping. We just hope that they can continue like this, because the game against AC Milan, I think, will be a good game in terms of the intensity as well.
How important are these double sessions at this stage in the season as well? They seem to place so much importance on them now, the modern day coaches.
I think it's really important because you can focus, in different things. Also do some individual work. I think, if the players need to. It's the time that when you really have the chance to train. We know that when the Premier League starts, is every 3 days, Champions League, so you don't have really time to train. So double sessions now is necessary. But like I said, they're really impressed with the intensity of the training, but also the fitness-wise that the players are looking.
It was interesting watching this session with Kenny Dalglish a few moments ago, Jerzy, as well. He spots something new in everything. There's so many stories here around players that maybe didn't play that often last year. As a Scotsman, one of those stories was Ben Doak, who's been away on loan in the Championship. But there are so many players here that are eager for the next step, aren't they? Whether that's here, whether they go somewhere on loan. There's so much quality out there on show again tonight.
Yeah, at every player. I think what we've seen in previous years, that's sometimes the coaches are moaning about short, lack of players. They want always big amount of the players, double positions, even triple position on every position. And you can see that today, that every player is ready. I think they spent very active summer. They haven't been a lot on the playa, on the beach, because we've seen this before, and it's nice to see everyone is engaged. Everyone wants to show up, and the new signings as well. You know, everyone is watching them. They want to show up, and it's nice to see. The amazing is how many people are around the team as well. You have 25 players, maybe 25, 26, 5 goalkeepers, but you have a same amount of people outside the pitch. You have coaches in every corner watching them, coaching single players, and this is impressive. That's how do you want to impress, how do you want to impress the game.
Arne Slot was shown on the screen just a few moments ago. That was the big cheer for him, and you see him as an in-game coach now, Lucas, as well, don't you? He's in charge of the sessions. All managers do it differently, but you know he's the main man, isn't he, on this training pitch?
Yeah, he's on it. Of course, we have different style of manager, but he's very active. He's giving all the information that the players want, and it's. Really looking forward to see the second season. We know last year he had a big task, a big man to replace, and he's done so well. And of course now with the new additions as well in the team, I think the squad is looking really good. Like Jersey was saying, that there are positions that we have 3 fantastic players, so the competition is really there, and we just hope that will benefit the team.
And they will change, because that is the natural lifespan of teams, isn't it? You can't become the team that you were last year because you become too predictable. He will have changes, won't he, in mind how he would like to see the team progress this year.
Yeah, they analyze last season, because we become champion, and you don't want people to sleep. You analyzing, and you take. You want to take the team forward, and the game you see now is that's what he wants. He's inside the team, he's coaching the people, but also I need to mention he got the people around him, very strong characters. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, he just came, he was the first team coach by Feyenoord, also winning the championship in Dutch competition. That makes the coaching team also stronger, that's very impressive.
We sometimes don't pay enough attention to that, Lucas. The team behind the team, almost. Johnny Heitinger, who was first team coach last year, was so popular with the lads. Like Jerzy mentioned there, they bring in somebody that's already won the Dutch First Division, management experience of his own. That will almost be like a new signing.
Of course, we know tactics, formations are really important on these days, because you have many different types of teams, but the man management on daily basis, I think it's even more important. So to have a staff, that try to help as well, because we know Arne has a lot of to do during the week, not just with training sessions. So it's really important to have a great staff around, a staff that get on well with the players, and help them develop. I think it's the key for the success.
Well, we're going to let you listen to some of that coaching that's taking place now on the pitch. The voices there of former Reds Lucas Slaver and Jerzy Dudek, who we'll be back with a little bit later on, and also get some reaction, hopefully, from some of the players that have worked so hard this week as well. But enjoy the session that comes your way live here from the K-Tax Stadium. Enjoying this wonderful, fascinating insight into a Liverpool training session. I often say to people that ask me, and the two lads that have stood alongside me, Jerzy Dudek and Lucas Leiva, will attest to this as well. It's like when you're watching a training session, it's moving that fast. If the ball hit you, it would do you serious damage. This is how quick the pace of Liverpool is every single day in training. That's why they are so well attuned when they go out onto the pitch in Premier League games. But it's been a wonderful, wonderful insight. Hopefully you agree at home, and we will continue to bring you these pictures. Pictures that might, at any point on the big screen, show that Hugo Ekitike is actually here. You've just met him, Jerzy Dudek, a few moments ago.
Yeah. Just 1 minute ago he came to shake your hands. We welcome him here and wish him good luck. Actually, was surprised that he came. Someone kept it nice and quiet here. And very tall guy, very open. Let's hope that he's gonna deliver a few goals, important goals for our club. And it's really nice to see him. Many people were talking about him last 2 weeks. There were a lot of speculation if he comes or not go, but he go. Tall guy. I think he gonna be the star for sure.
He's going to be watching this training session probably now, Lucas, thinking, get me out there. I'm going to finish off some of these chances that these wonderful players are creating.
Yeah, for sure. He will probably be looking forward to get in the team, to train as soon as he can. I'm not sure how he was in terms of fitness-wise, if he was doing pre-season or not. But really important. I think, It's a player that has fantastic future, but also is the present. So we just hope that he brings something extra to the team that we struggle.
That is the key now, isn't it? That, we talk about these players in their early 20s, but they've all achieved things already with the clubs that they've been at, and they have to be ready now, because that is what winners do, isn't it? They have to bring in players that are ready to contribute in that first 11 straight away.
Definitely, and what I see, the younger players, year after year, you have a youngest and youngest players, and with big quality. For him, for Hugo, it's important to play, because thanks to the goals, thanks to good performing, he can get easy to the national team and be counted as well. He got everything is his feet here. Great players around. You can help him, as Lucas said, depends on his fitness. But I think the players they coming here to Liverpool, they want to train straight away. They want to show up. Everyone is watching this, and probably he see this training session and he's thinking, wow, they already, tackle each other by the training session. Welcome to England.
The crowd showing their appreciation. No shin pads. They're tackling like it's a normal game. And, there are smiles out there, but there must also be a feeling when you are a player out there at the moment, Lucas, that I can't afford to make a mistake here because somebody's after my place, somebody at the very top of their own game.
It creates a competition, a health competition around the team. They are teammates, but at the end of the day, there is only 11 that can start. So, like I said, there is no team in the world that will win championship with 11 players. So the competition started now already, and we just hope that you benefit, because if you can improve, because you have someone knocking on your door all the time that wanna take your place, I think it's just the ingredient to have the success.
wait for the cheer, which we imagine will come at some stage because the pitches that you see are different to ours. But Hugo Ekitike is here, the brand new Liverpool signing, and was eager to watch his new teammates in action. He'll have had that 13-14 hour flight over, having signed his contract. He will be probably jet lagged. He will do a little bit of stretching tonight. But what will be going through his mind now, Jerzy? You were all in that situation where you become Liverpool players as young men. What happens in your mind at that precise moment where it's all real, it's all done, and you're joining up with your teammates?
First of all, big relief, because the last 3 weeks for him probably were like very intensive because you are analyzing, can I go or not go, the deal is done or not done, people watching you, people asking you about this. Now I'm here, you see the players, probably this is a dream come true. He was waiting for this moment. I saw the Konate just say hello to him, came to say hello to him. He just probably expected that before. And yeah, this is also big responsibility because the differences are between the Eintracht and Liverpool not huge but quite big, and then you need to adapt to the new style of football because Premier League is different than the Bundesliga. The intensity is different, absolutely, than the Bundesliga. But I think he knows the business. He knows how to adapt, and he'll be okay. Okay.
We said a little bit earlier there, Lucas, that they have to be ready to come in now. But you found it as a young man coming here to Liverpool as well, in that patience is key. Adapting to a new way of playing, adapting to a new culture. That's all really important. That we contribute to that as supporters as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think 18 years ago, probably a 20 years old player probably were not as ready as they are now. We can see 16 years old player now in the first team, so everything is they are maturing quicker, but of course patience it's a key, resilience, because you come into a team that just won the league, so you have to take your time and adapt and understand that you have up and downs as well during the process. So but yes, I think if you come to a club like Liverpool, the competition will be very high, but it's a dream that he's probably just achieved, to get to a club, a Premier League champion, and a big step ahead forward on his development.
Well, the action is a little bit closer to us now, so we'll let you enjoy this one. The voices there of Lucas Leiva and Jerzy Dudek, and just to remind you, or if you are just tuning in, to tell you that Hugo Ekitike has arrived to watch his new teammates in action. He is one of the 27,000+ fans inside here that are watching Liverpool at very close quarters. We hope you enjoyed it too. We will leave you for the moment to enjoy this live Liverpool training session in Hong Kong. Well, we hope you enjoyed this in Hong Kong. Liverpool's live training session coming to you from an air-conditioned, with the roof on, Kai Tak Stadium, which has come as very welcome news to the players, hence the long sleeves. It's actually a little bit chilly inside here, having trained in 30, 31 degrees heat all week, and the humidity as well. That would have come as welcome news, I think, to the players. But a really intriguing session, Jerzy, that we all enjoyed watching here pitchside.
Yes, absolutely. That was really nice to watch. As we mentioned before, the intensity, the happiness also, because even you had situation, little brutal situation, 1v1 tackle, shake your hands, smile on the face, let's go for the next section. Really nice session. I think Arne will be happy with the session. He had a really enjoyable time because Hugo arrived as well. He just introduced him to the team at the end of the session, and it was really enjoyable session, absolutely.
We should also mention here that Jerzy Dudek was sat next to Hugo Ekitike for much of the time that he was in the session. Your new best friends now. I think you even had a selfie with him.
Yeah, I've seen it that the camera is watching us. I didn't ask for the selfie, but it was a great opportunity to say hello to him, to welcome him in the club. I said to him, good luck. I told him that he came to the best club in the world, with the best supporters in the world. He will see it, and and I had the chance to make a selfie with him, of course.
Well, it's been a wonderful insight in here for the fans that have been watching the players train. The increased noise is to tell us that Andrew Robertson and Conor Bradley have joined us pitchside as well. They can come in and have a little chat to us now. It is probably, from having watched that session, Robbo, it looks to the naked eye like these boys are almost ready. How ready do you feel as players at the moment?
Yeah, we've been working hard. We've obviously been back maybe about 2.5 weeks now, and it's just about building up fitness. And obviously we look good in training, but we need to probably get the game sharpness up still. Bit by bit we're getting there. But look, we need to be ready to go. We don't get long now, and we don't get long off as well, so we don't lose as much.
It's looked painful watching the humidity, the heat that you guys have been coping with in these double sessions as well. But give us an insight into how that helps you, the difference perhaps to training in the UK.
Yeah, of course, with the weather it's a lot more difficult to run and breathe and recover and things like that. But when we get back to the UK, that should stand us in good stead. I think that's why we were flying about today, because it's a bit aircon down here, and I think it was a little bit easier than this morning and yesterday. Tough session, two double session on that pitch when the sun was glaring, so maybe we've got a bit of sunburn on us, but no, look, it's been really tough, but it's been good as well, and we just all need to be ready for the season starting.
You shouldn't be surprised by this at all, but the way you contest every decision, I think you felt Lucho had handballed one in here for the first goal. I mean, everything is contested. That's just the way you're built, though, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I think we've all proven over the years and in our whole career that we're all winners, and that's in training as well as games. And people maybe don't often see it, but it's the same with these lads as well. I'm sure training was the exact same back when they played as well, and it's it is what it is. You want to win, whether it's training, whether it's games, and just trying to get into good habits, trying to wanting to win and having that will to succeed, and that will stand us in good stead for the season ahead.
It was such a competitive session, Conor. That was the outstanding thing, I think, to everybody watching in here and at home as well. But a squad that is just brimming with quality. You're in such good shape as a squad now ahead of the new season.
Yeah, definitely. And I think obviously we've brought in quite a lot of new players, which is really good, and it's given us a lot of strength. And obviously the players that were here were really good as well, because we just won the league last year. So it's nice to see, and obviously it's good for us because it all makes us better and makes training to a higher quality. So it's really good, and I've really enjoyed it.
What does the recovery look like? Give us an insight into that now, after double sessions. What happens then back at the hotel? How do you get the legs ready to go again the next day?
Just get straight into my bed and sleep. It's the easiest way to do it. Now we'll probably go back, get a nice bath, and then literally have some food, get in the bed, sleep. I think, especially when it's double sessions, it's so hard to even do anything else. You just need to sleep and recover. So no, it's been difficult out here. Obviously the temperature's quite difficult as well, but no, we've really enjoyed it and looking forward to the game now.
Every season feels like it moves on for you as well, Conor. The competition that's quite clearly there for everybody in the squad now. You're a seasoned professional. This time last year you were probably a young player in the Premier League. Does it feel different for you this year?
Yeah, it definitely does feel different this year. Obviously I still know it's going to be difficult. There's fighting for places and things like that, obviously with Jeremy coming in, so no, it's really good, and obviously I've worked hard on myself in the summer and I've came back in good shape. So looking forward to the start of the season and hopefully make it another good one.
Just before we hear from the two lads, Robbo, for you, this time last year I think you were probably back in the UK again. That is the number one aim, is it, of a pre-season, that you get through it and it's uninterrupted for you as Premier League players?
Yeah, of course. This time last season I was probably still in a knee brace and an ankle boot as well, which was obviously incredibly difficult after the Euros. So yeah, look, this has been a lot better. This season, on the close season, worked hard and I feel good now, I feel fresh, and yeah, it was a big difference from last season. It took me a bit of time to get going because of that, and pre-season's so crucial. We all moan about it, we all hate it, but once you get through it and you're starting the season, then you feel so much better for it. And I think all the lads are getting benefit from that just now. We've pretty much got everyone fit and available, which is crucial, and that'll be crucial throughout the season. And it starts now.
I think Lucas has got a question for you, if that's okay.
Yes, Robbo, how important is you guys, the senior players, to help the new addictions that came? They are young. I came here very young age. I needed help to adapt, to show the culture of the club. So how important you, Virgil, Alisson, all the guys that have been here for so long, to help these new players to adapt as quick as they can?
Yeah, look, I think when you look at the four probably older players, or the leaders with me, Ali, Virgin, Mo, then we take that upon ourselves to try and let them settle in as easy as possible, try and integrate them into the squad as quickly as possible, because you'll know how important that is, especially when they're coming from different countries, different cultures and things like that, and it's just about trying to get them up to speed as quickly as possible. And I think we take great pride in that. We were all young before, we've all needed help going into squads, and look, we still even help these lads, the young lads, as much as we can. But when it is new players, and help them with settling in, finding houses, and even just getting them settled with their family, because we know how important that is. It's so important. And on the pitch they kind of look after themselves. They've got so much quality, and they can they're so good, and that's the pleasing thing. But off the field, it's about making sure they're not sitting alone, making sure they're getting to know each other. These trips are so important. We're in the hotel, we're all away from our families, we're away from our kids, and it's important that we spend a lot of time to get to know each other and things like that. We've done a lot of that. The lads already have settled in really well. Obviously Hugo's just came in, so we'll have our dinner first with him tonight, but Jeremy, Milos, Gio, Flo, they've all really settled in quite quickly, and it's as if they've been here for months now, which is pleasing. And it's just up to them to then understand the standards of playing with Liverpool, and I think they're getting to grips with that already.
Nice.
Well, listen, we'll let you get in those ice baths and get back into bed, boys. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining us, Andrew Robertson and Conor Bradley. And when you look at those two top professionals, we were trying to pick a team between us, and we all disagreed on every decision that was made. How difficult a job is that going to be for Arne Slot now, do you think, to look at these players and say that's going to be my starting 11 for Bournemouth?
Yeah, that's always a tough decision for the coach. I think he needs to talk to the players, explain them the expectation, the role in the squad. But I was very satisfied with what Robbo said about the new players, how they adapt, how they help them, what they expect from the new players, the problems they can have adapting. Really nice, absolutely top class from the lads, because at the end of the day we all representing the same team, we all belonging to the same family, and we all want to have the best for the club.
They are two outstanding Premier League defenders, the two of them now, and they'll be battling away to make sure they stay there. Once it's your shirt, you're not going to give it up without a massive fight, are you? And they're both in that position.
Yes, I think Andy, he's shown for many years that it's probably, for a few years, he's probably the best left back in the world, and Conor is growing. Last year he's shown some fantastic performance. I remember one against Chelsea, and PSG as well, that he came on. I think Real Madrid, I was actually in the stadium. I think it was Real Madrid that he played. So he's growing. His second season as a first team player, and he looks ready. He looks ready to take the place, and of course Frimpong as well will be looking to take the shirt. But like we said, the competition is important to make them work harder, to be focused, and become to a winning team.
Just on Milos Kerkez, when he came in, Jerzy, the first thing he said when he did the interview was Andrew Robertson's the best left back in Premier League history as far as he's concerned. So, regardless of who starts the season, it's going to be a massive learning experience for him, isn't it, to be behind and get the things that he can pass on to him now.
I think they're both old enough to know that the season is long. There's many games to play, and they need to support each other. The respect is there, I see, but there are many games to play. The fair rotation will be, I would say, needed. Yeah. And I said this about the goalkeepers. When you get the chance, you need to be ready. 100%. And the relationship between the players competing for the one position is very important. It helps growing, because at the end of the day, we need to do everything to grow up, not to take the best one down to my level. Absolutely not. We want to be both better and higher. That's it should be.
Well, it's an interesting insight, and that's why you guys are here, as former Liverpool players as well, to give us that insight on things. I've got to ask you before you go. You've been around Kenny Dalglish. He gave you a new contract in, I think it was 2011 when he came to the club. You became a dad for the first time. Your relationship all these years later is still fantastic, and you love being around him, clearly.
Yeah, well, he's
call him daddy.
He's special. During my time playing under him, he was my manager for a year and a half, and probably was the time that I enjoyed the most. It's just the way he is. He's always positive. He always makes a joke, and he gave me a new contract, which was really important.
And you got the Brazil squad as well.
I got to the Brazil squad. Unfortunately, I had a bad injury, in that year. But anyway. Really proud and really happy always when I have a chance to meet him and spend time with him, because he's a legend.
He certainly is. And just finally,
he seems to be manager with a good relationship with the players.
Yeah.
He's much more like partner.
He used to give me so much confidence, and like you said, it was like a father and son talk. You ask for questions. What do you think we should do it? Should we change something? So of course it's different times now, with a lot of technology behind, but I have to say that I love the work with him, and I still enjoy when I have a chance to meet him.
We enjoyed working with him tonight. It was nice to get him on, and Jerzy, of course, we'll leave talk of AC Milan for the game, because I know you talk about it every single day of your life, but we'll be asking about that an awful lot as we warm up to the big game. The fixture at the Kai Tak Stadium is set for British time 12:30 p.m. kickoff. We'll have live coverage of that, the game in Japan as well, of course, and the second game is an 11:30 BST kickoff on Wednesday. Really looking forward to these games, and I know the players are too. At least we'll put an end to double sessions for them to play in some real pre-season football matches. So stay with us. We hope you enjoyed the insight, and we hope that you'll be with us for the live games as well. Huge thanks to Jerzy Dudek and to Lucas Laver and to Kenny Dalglish from earlier on. From all of us tonight, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.